wearing 22 for the Bulls. Here he is, former Brooklyn Net. Great three-point shooter, Matt Thomas.
Oh, give me the hot sauce, Matt.
Caruso leaves it for DeRozan. In traffic to Johnson, blocked by Mobley. So now you got DeRozan who can run the offense too. He got another ball handler from a different position on the floor. He'll take it himself. Good look, Johnson the rebound.
Yeah, Joe Group needs to be on one of those shows. Good steal.
More good defense from the Bulls, Johnson. Try to get it into ball. Nice read by Sexton. Nice pass for Allen. Good play by Caruso and a save.
Bulls got numbers.
Ball to Thomas. And I remember talking to you during the summer. What did the Suns do in their run to the finals? It was Chris Paul adding the mid-range game. Paul with the defense. Johnson the save.
Oh, balls everywhere.
DeRozan against Garland. Sexton showing help. DeRozan maneuvering, drawing defense. The rotation to Thomas, the runner in the lane. Allen fighting for the board, and this may be another Bulls foul. A big body who really made things tough on the perimeter for offenses, and then obviously a guy who can give you offense when you need it. DeRozan, no.
And just the size to rebound. I remember when he first came in the league, he would not shoot the basketball.
This is a dude that had a triple-double in the playoffs as recently as a couple of years ago. Oh, nice move by Green. Alize Johnson doing some dirty work too.
I remember when he first came in the league, he would not shoot the basketball.
This is a dude that had a triple-double in the playoffs as recently as a couple of years ago. Oh, nice move by Green. Alize Johnson doing some dirty work too.
But you see guys coming off the bench and being aggressive. It's contagious.
Yep. Osman. Short. Good defensive possession there.
Yeah.
I think some of the moves from Curry, Harden, some, Trae Young. You've talked about Trae Young a lot in the past with that. I think those are coming out of the game. And even Steve Kerr and Steph Curry last night said, hey, the game needs this. We understand what this is.
Well, in the regular season, when Steph Curry does that in a regular season game, does he get that call?
Right. NFL did it with Holding a couple of years ago, same deal. There's Mobley over the smaller Johnson. Good defense by Alize.
You can tell he's just young and athletic.
Thomas off the screen, hits it a three, and a foul. Spent time with the Raptors and the Jazz last year, did Thomas. A foul called as Johnson and Dosunmu were trying to contain Mobley. Foul is on Johnson.
The difference this year, if the Bulls have any injuries or COVID, they've got guys on the bench that can actually fill in the roster, and they can hold it down until guys get back.
Lowry marking.
Okay, a hard foul him.
It was like, am I going to take off from the free throw line? Caruso Johnson.
Back at you. That's a nice play by Caruso.
Yep.
And then he's playing with some veteran guys, Ball, DeRozan, Vooch, that are also going to be great for Kobe and Patrick Williams, who are still young players.
Alize Johnson and Matt Thomas. Kevin Pangos, the former Gonzaga Bulldog, out there for Cleveland, along with Lamar Stevens. So we got about 2.5 quarters, really, of the starters tonight. Stanley Johnson unable to finish.
Kobe White and Patrick Williams, three guys back. Everybody else is new. So it's a nice play. $1 million move, 10-cent shot. But it's imperative that, they get something. You don't want to overextend them, but you want to get them as much playing time as possible. There's so many new people.
There's Stanley Johnson.
And this kid's going to figure into the rotation as well. He's a very good player, very good two-way player. Stanley's going to be in the rotation as well. You very well may see him in the starting lineup next game. Because Billy Donovan has a lot of options at the 4 spot while Patrick Williams is out.
Alize Johnson.
Alize. The Bulls going back to the traditional white at home.
Wade lost it, and a turnover. Here comes Ayo Dosunmu.
They had 3 for the longest.
Yeah.
And that's an area, if they can keep those turnovers down, Stanley Johnson. There was a time when Stanley Johnson would not take any three-point shots. He was just pretty loose. Let him play some offense.
Dean Wade with the closeout of Johnson.
Goes a little bit to the left.
Dosumu probably part of that mix too.
Oh, exactly.
Lamar Stevens, no. Rebound Stanley Johnson, and he was unable to hold on to it. Dosumu probably part of that mix too.
Oh, exactly.
Lamar Stevens, no. Rebound Stanley Johnson, and he was unable to hold on to it. For 2 decades, man.
This is my 16th year.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen the good and I've seen the bad. And no matter what the game is, I'm always going to bring fire. You know, but over the last 4 or 5 years, it's been the defensive intensity.
Yes.
You know, guys getting after guys not getting hung up on screens. They've held Cleveland at 36% from the field, and it was really worse than that. It's an early block party. You know, it's an early block party.
There is Lamar Stevens on the way to the rim. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
But you can't have days off in practice. You can't come out there and loaf because you got guys that are hungry. You got Kobe White, when he's healthy, he's going to want minutes. You know, this is a very good team that AK and Mark has put together, and this is the most talent he's ever had, and honestly, probably his best coach with Billy Donovan. You know, and so when you got that kind of player, you know, your best player has to be your hardest worker.
Yeah.
And Zach is the Bulls. You know, and so when you got that kind of player, you know, your best player has to be your hardest worker.
Yeah.
And
Colors will go game 1 for the Astros. Rebounded by Stanley Johnson.